Musk decided to ask Twitter users whether he should step down as CEO in another one of his notorious Twitter polls. Now, the majority of respondents said, yes, you should step down. Should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll. 57.5% said yes, 42.5% said no. Now, I participated in this poll.
Me too.
Even though I was warned against it because voting yes, they believed would create a list of new individuals for Elon Musk to ban on Twitter.
Have at it, Hoss.
Which I don't care about. But nonetheless, I don't think that was actually the reason for it. I think there's actually some investment related issue, which I'll give you some details about in just a moment. But Cenk, you want to jump in and tell me what you think about all this so far?
Yeah, so he's been doing these fake polls on Twitter. They're not scientific polls. They're driven by.
They're not scientific?
I know, it'd be a big surprise.
Weird.
It might even be a surprise to Elon Musk, which makes me think, what kind of science are they doing in SpaceX and Tesla? Because this guy doesn't understand that at all. Anyway, it usually goes to his right-wing audience. They're geared to just reinforce what he wants anyway, right? And so they're push polls in a sense. And a friend of mine says, look, nobody ever actually asks for advice. They just want whatever they're gonna do to be confirmed, and they're asking a friend to confirm it for them, right? And so that's in essence what Elon Musk is doing on the national stage. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, that's weird. Does he not want to be CEO of Twitter anymore? Because you wouldn't ask this question if you wanted to stay on in your job. You just stay on in your job. You'd only ask this question if you didn't want to stay on in your job. And that's why when I went to go vote, I was like, I kind of want him to stick around. We might launch a platform later. I want him to ruin this one eventually so that it'll be an advantage. Plus, like people think, you guys on the left are so owned by Elon Musk.
Oh, I'm so owned.
Do we look owned? I think it's hilarious. So I kind of want him to keep going and show me what a clown he is. And by the way, guys, you see this? That's the guy who was the richest man in the world. Don't ever do hero worship. They're all really clowns. He just had amazing opportunities because his dad owned emerald mines. Anyways, so then it turns out maybe he doesn't want to be CEO anymore for a very specific reason.
Now, that specific reason has to do with the money Lebowski, as Cenk likes to say.
Of course.
So this tweet caught my attention. Just overheard Elon Musk discussing investment opportunities from the Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad, and other Saudi royals for his businesses, especially Twitter. But from their body language and diplomatic response, it didn't seem very positive. They asked him to find a suitable CEO. I'm sure that's what advertisers are also asking for, a suitable CEO. Now, there is some truth behind that. Let me give you the rest of the Twitter thread here. That tweet followed by this pretend poll asking if he should step down as CEO to save the embarrassment. Remember that Saudi Prince Alawa, that guy.
Bin Talal Alaweed.
Thank you for that. Invested 1.89 billion in, and Qatar about 400 million in Twitter. They are the real power at Twitter, and that's true, right? So there are private investors, even though Twitter was taken from being on the stock exchange. It was taken private by Elon Musk. There's still investors behind the scenes, and the largest investors happen to be the Saudis and people from Qatar. And so the investment references in those tweets are accurate. So according to Forbes, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal bin Abdulaziz of Saudi Arabia, you're welcome, announced in a Securities and Exchange Commission filing that he'd made good on his $1.9 billion commitment, making him the social media company's second largest shareholder after Musk. And the Qatar Investment Fund announced in an SEC filing that it had committed a previously agreed upon $375 million.
Okay, wait till the right wing finds out. No, this was about owning someone, right? Musk bought Twitter to own the libs. No, it turns out Muslim royalty bought Twitter to own Christian America. Oops. And by the way, all you anti-Semites out there, Kanye, Nick Fuentes, Donald Trump, etc. It looks like the really powerful people are Muslims, not the Jews. What happened? Okay, because it isn't the Muslims or the Jews, it's whoever has money. Which leads to the next picture, which is the perfect symbol of what actually happens behind the scenes in the world today. Here, let's show you where Elon Musk was over the weekend. So that's Elon Musk with Jared Kushner and a number of presumably Saudi and or Qatar royals, okay? So those are the princes of the different places that are making deals together. You know the one thing that unites them all? The money, Lebowski, okay? And so there's Muslims, Jews, and Christians conspiring to rule us all because they're obsessed with the green. And so bottom line is Elon Musk, for all of his wealth, doesn't actually have the money lying around. And he doesn't give a damn about soccer. He went there, he didn't go there to watch what was turned out to be the greatest game of all time. He went there to go kiss Saudi ass and Qatari ass. And then his overlords told him, bitch, step down and maybe we'll give you more money. And he's like, okay. And then all of a sudden a Twitter poll pops up. Should I step down as CEO? I will abide by the results of this.
I love your embellishments, by the way, right?
It's a good story.
Yeah, look for a suitable CEO. Like that's what allegedly happened, but Jake is like, yeah, he's kissing the ass.
No, but wait a minute, hold on, no. Was I there? Of course not, right?
Yeah.
I don't have enough money to be in that box. So am I embellishing the details? And they were having bagel and lox, which is really weird. And
that sounds delicious,
okay, that does sound great, actually. And pigs in a blanket. All right, no, look, guys. The bottom line is, since he's going to ask for money, they are demanding certain concessions. It's a normal business deal, right? And among the concessions that they're demanding is puckering up to their Muslim asses. Okay. But in the business world, what that means is, I'm gonna attach conditions. And one of the conditions is, you look like a goddamn lunatic. By the way, I'm kidding about Muslim, Jewish. It doesn't have anything to do with that, right? So what it does is, the concession I want is, you look like you're mentally unstable. If you put a stable person in as CEO and restart this as an actual business, then we might have a business interest and might want to invest. And that's how it works.
Well, to me, what you're really missing from this story, the most important point to keep in mind is that free speech is really thriving.
Because for free speech, you gotta go ask the Saudis. Hey, how much free speech should we give to the Americans? You right wingers, you think he cares what you think? No, he cares what the Saudis think.
Do you remember that rap song back in the day? I forget who it's by. God, I feel so old. The Arab Money song.
Oh yeah. Was that Busta Rhymes?
I don't remember.
Get Arab money. Yeah. Now these days he'd be canceled for that song.
I know. So I was like, should I even bring this up? It was a real song, believe me. Yes. Believe me.
But that's exactly what Elon Musk did. But to be fair, the Saudis are notoriously in favor of freedom of speech. I mean, they don't chop up every single person that criticizes them, only some of them.
They'd like to chop up every single person that does.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.